What's going on, y'all? Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of the Big Brain Boys podcast. We got a Zoom edition for you. We'll probably be doing these half the time, considering we're in different locations. But we will get in-person ones recorded when I go back to Edmonton, and we'll have at least half of the time be in-person recorded. So thanks so much for sticking it out with us. We got a banger episode for you, and hope you enjoy.
Knowledge.
Curiosity for learning.
Smartest guy in the room alert.
Stupid. My brain is big and smart.
Let's crank it off with what we kind of just mentioned before. Tennessee female cop has sex with like 4 to 6 other coworker cops. I'm actually a little bit out of the loop on this. I'm actually not too familiar. I feel like when something gets really, really popular for like comedically, I actually end up being a little bit out of the loop for a while because I actually kind of like tune out of it. Like, give me the quick and dirty on it as to like.
So
all I know is female cop has a husband and she slept with like 4 other cops, like 6 cops. But then I've seen people have like big breakdowns of it, what it was, and I'm like, I don't even know.
I didn't read, like, I'm just a headline guy, so I just saw, like,
Me too,
I know,
brother.
like, see the headlines. That's all I need to know. I'm not reading a 6-page article on it.
Right.
But yeah, basically, you nailed it. This married officer, female, basically slept with the entire force of her police district.
Unreal, hey?
And apparently, I don't know, I guess the husband was a bit of a cuck. Like, he was there when she was like kissing other guys or trying to, I don't know.
Dude, this whole thing of cuck dudes is way more prominent than I ever thought it was. Like,
it's a big thing now.
That clip I don't want to go off on too much of a side tangent, but that clip I was just listening to prior to recording, it was on a podcast. I sent it to you on Instagram, actually, I think. But it's a girl. She's a porn star or like an OnlyFans girl, something like this. And she has a husband. And she says the husband is there when she's doing porn shoots. And she'll be getting fucked by 2 dudes. And the husband will be there like being like, babe, you're doing great, in between takes, like drying off the cum off her face. And like, babe, you're doing great. And I'm like, holy sheep shit. Like, listen, man, I'm all for like, fight the power, whatever, empowerment, equality,
get your
whatever. But you're coming on my girlfriend.
Yeah, I could never bring myself to physically be there and like watch and like cheer on. Like, that makes no sense.
What's up with these guys?
Yeah.
What is up with these guys? I think literally, I think it should be a mental illness.
Being a cuck?
Being a cuck. Because there's no other explanation. Like, you ever see the guy on like walking down like the street who's like crazy homeless guy? And he's like, "Wow, we were in the war, motherfucker!" Like, and you're like, "Oh, he's off the rocker." I consider those 2 people the exact same.
Yeah.
No word of a lie. This guy...
I feel like a lot of people are going to disagree with you, but...
That's all good.
I understand where you come from.
That's all good. So the Tennessee husband, cop, knew she was doing it, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like he was there for one of the nights or one of the parties or something where she was like taking her top off and like kissing another guy. And apparently they're still together. There's no reports of her getting divorced or anything like that. She got fired, but I think she should have got a raise for boosting team morale. Yeah,
the police, their punishment terms and conditions need to be refreshed.
Yeah, they got to go from the top down. Redo everything.
Shooting a 9-year-old for having like a Nerf gun. But you cheat on your wife.
Paid administrative leave, like
yeah. It's literally a vacation.
2 weeks.
Literally vacation for doing that, and then you fuck the entire force and cheat on your husband on duty, or I don't know. And
yeah, it was while they were on duty. Yeah, and some of it was apparently.
Some of it, like, there's more. Oh, dude, the husband. Let me see a picture of her face. Yeah, dude, she looks like Caillou. Let's see the cops. Oh, 2 black, 1 Hispanic, 1 white. Wow.
Taste the rainbow, baby.
She had sex with like the cast of like an insurance commercial, like where it's like forced diversity.
Yeah. Imagine how bad it would have looked if it was all white dudes or all black dudes. Either way, it would have looked bad because it would have been like
all of one race makes it look like you're picking, like She did surprisingly
singling
well.
people out, but she was just like, good for her. Not a girl.
Let's look up the husband. Oh, dude, this is mean.
Go ahead, say it, and we can either bleep it out or keep it in.
I don't know, man. This cuck phenomenon's gotten out of control. I mean, it's not my problem or not my business. But once it comes across my Twitter feed, it is.
And it's an issue.
Then it's an issue.
What if you're? Hey, what about this? What if you're doing the cucking? What if a girl was like, me and you, hotel room. My man sits in the corner and watches.
No. What's with this watching shit? Put a helmet on. Put a helmet on and get in the game, or fucking leave, man.
You're just over there. You're like, are you going to get in on this, or are you just going to sit there the whole time?
Sitting watching? People talk about that like it's super common, and I know it's common. I've been asked. And what the sit and watch?
Mm-hmm. Like a football game, sit and watch.
Like with a foam finger?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the beer hat with the 2 beers.
With the nozzle, with the tube coming in so you can drink?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? What are we doing? Fellas, what are we doing? Let's get it under control, fellas. Am I off on this? Control.
No, I think you're way off. I'm flipping right now. I think you're way off. I'm team cuck now. Yeah.
You're a watch in the corner guy?
Yeah. I love that shit.
Dude, that'd be funny. That would be a hilarious scene to walk into a room and there's a guy sitting on a couch watching his girlfriend get fucked by another dude. And then you like walk in, you're like, oh shit, sorry. And the boyfriend is sitting there like, no, get in. This part's good. No. Come on in. It's all
they're
good.
getting to the good part.
They're getting to the good part. Check this shit out. She's great at this.
He's like tapping on the couch. Come on, sit right next to me.
What are we doing, boys? That's crazy. We need to, but you know what though? I mean, I guess with like the Dahmer and Ted Bundy shit, like we're still pretty ahead. But
what do you mean exactly by that?
I'm saying we've done worse than the girls have done.
So you think cucking is just a long con to get back at
no, because the guy's in on it too. The guy's in on it too. I'm just talking shit.
The guy's in on the fix.
The guy's in on it too. Of course, I am not saying that a cuck is equal to Ted Bundy murdering women. Of course not.
But enough cucks might equal 1 Ted Bundy.
There is a ratio. Is it 10 to 1? We don't know yet.
There's a number for everything. There's a ratio for everything. We can't count it out yet.
We can't count it out yet. Do you think she should have got fired?
No, I said give her a raise. She's bringing up team morale. She's getting the boys fired up before a big shift.
Getting the boys fired up.
And the husband's clearly okay with it. He says the boys need, get them. Come on, they're risking their lives out there. Give them a little bump.
That is exactly right. It's kind of like I think what you're saying is like when like they back in like the sailor days, like in the early 1900s or whatever, they would all the sailors, all the boys are out at sea and they don't get any action, and then they would bring like a pinup girl or whatever, like one of those like girls, and they would say, be like, "This is what you're fighting for, boys." I want to know if the line "This is what we're fighting for" was said in that orgy. I really want to know.
This is what we play for.
This is what we play for. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think firing was too much. I think fire the dude. I think fire the girl.
I think they should have fired the cops that didn't get in on it. Give a raise to everybody that was in on the fix. Anybody out, you get out. There's the door. Leave. You either fuck my wife or you get out of here.
Are you cool or are you not cool?
Yeah. Do you know how to hang or no?
You want to be a cool kid or not?
Yeah.
That would be hilarious, like a hilarious, like like how junior high kids get nervous about coming to high school, like, oh no, what are they going to make me do? And then you go to like a new workplace or like become a cop, you're nervous, you're like, oh man, they're gonna,
They're gonna make me drink something, or
they're gonna make me drink a bunch of beer until I pass out, and then they're just like, I want you to fuck my wife, and you're like, oh, I was thinking like you guys were gonna like make me do a weird dance in front of the crew or something.
Yeah, I gotta run naked outside or something.
He's like, no,
you right now in front of all of us, you give her the best you got. Oh, okay.
And you're like,
Doesn't know how to say no.
You're like, oh, officer, I mean, I have a girlfriend. And he's like, so do I, brother.
Don't we all?
Don't we all? Don't we all, buddy? So you think she should have got a raise? Do you did the husband cop get punished?
He wasn't a cop. The husband wasn't a cop.
Yes, he was.
Oh, what? No, he wasn't on the force.
Wasn't he?
I thought he was just a dude. He was just a husband. He was just a guy.
Anything else?
That covers that one.
Okay, I need to talk about this. I mean, people who comment on internet videos are already out of their minds, and we know that. Like, obviously, once you get a following and it's your followers that comment on it, it's always good people and it's normal shit. But people who leave like random comments on videos are out of their fucking minds, right? And we've talked about this. We don't need to go back on it.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, like, I don't get a lot of like hate comments or whatever because like I already have a following, so it's usually just mostly, you know, comments of my own followers. Yeah. But I posted a video that was a little out of my usual realm of like comedy. I posted a video. I don't know if you've seen it. It was my top 5 rappers list. Did you see this?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, we know that video was a bit, right? It was a character. It was a bit. Okay. People in comment sections are fucking out of their minds. I had people on that video. I posted that video. For people who don't know or didn't watch the bit, or you can go back and watch it on my profile. It's a character. His name's Tyler. He's like 18 years old. He's a white kid, like, you know, whatever, Ferda. And his like, here's my top 5 rappers list, and it's all white guys. And one of the punchlines is like, you know, half of Logic. I don't really know. Half of Logic I like, half of Logic I just like don't know how I feel about. And that should, you know, it's all white guys. Other than that,
yeah, to be very clear, it's a bit. It's a bit,
right? I had people in the comments being like, dude, this list fucking sucks. You need to listen to 90s rap. Hold it right there. Okay? Let's start from the beginning. I say, I want to break this down for people because people are so fucking stupid.
I was just going to say this, but you're going to say it. Do it.
I say, what's going on? The video starts. I say, what's going on, guys? My name's Tyler. Let's stop right there. My name's Connor. Yep. My name's on the video. You can see my name's Connor, but that's actually okay because I'm sure a lot of people that follow me maybe don't even really remember my name. They don't even really see it. They just kind of know my face, and maybe they know one of my characters that I do that went really big, and they just kind of know that. They don't really know my name. Fair enough. Okay? I then say, I was born in 2004. Let's pause it again. I have a full beard and a receding hairline. I'm 26, but I look 34.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're not on board with the fact that it's a bit yet, you are in a very small percentage.
Yeah.
Okay? I then go on to say number 5 is Vanilla Ice because he's the one that invented rap. If you're not with me yet, you can't be helped. You can't be helped.
You're too far gone.
You're off the cliff. You are off the cliff, dude.
If you think there's one person in the world, in the entire fucking planet, that thinks Vanilla Ice created rap,
if you missed all these signs and you're still like, what the fuck is this list? How can you be out in the real world? How can this person vote?
yeah.
This person can't be trusted to read and listen to political news in order to make an informed decision. You should therefore have a right to vote. How can this person be trusted to drive the speed limit? The sign is there.
They could probably have a kid. They might have a kid. They might be raising little kids.
They might be raising a kid and homeschooling a child and passing off their dumb idiot do thoughts, jamming them into their kid's head like a jelly donut, like that. If you're driving on the street and there's a speed limit, it says 50, and you're like, why would it be 50 here? I can go way faster than 50. Mm-hmm. You're off the cliff. You gotta grab a shovel. You gotta grab a shovel.
Yeah.
And you gotta grab a shovel, and you gotta maybe grab a sandwich. And there's a train coming, buddy. There's a train coming, and you gotta get on it. And you're not coming back.
I don't know how you put all those things together, but I'm still with you.
You're getting
hold on.
You're getting a number.
You said get a shovel, get a sandwich, and the train's.
Dude,
you're so far gone. Grab a shovel, get a sandwich, buckle in because you're getting on a train overnight. You're gone.
Yeah, no, like we're sending you away. Like we're sending you into the mines.
Okay.
You're getting a number tattooed on your arm.
Oh, okay.
And you're not coming back for a long time.
Okay, I see the angle you're taking now.
You're not coming back until you're ready to play ball. People that comment on the internet are fucked out of their mind. Rant over. Fuck me sideways.
You're not wrong. If people can watch something that is so obviously a bit and still get mad about it, you're not allowed to participate in society. You gotta, I don't know, try again. Better luck next time. That's it. You're no good. You're bad goods.
I see that all the time. Like with like stand-up clips. I'll open up the comments on a stand-up clip, and someone will be like, man, I was bowling the other day and I took out a rocket launcher and I shot at the rockets and I got them all. I don't or whatever. I just made it up, whatever. And then people will comment, dude, you can't bring a rocket launcher into the bowling alley.
How did he actually get a rocket launcher in there?
Dude, if he shot a rocket launcher in the bowling alley, it would definitely hurt people. There's no way he did that.
Dude, he would be in jail. He wouldn't be on stage right now.
I would have heard about that in the news if that actually happened. That's bullshit.
I read the news a lot. I would have saw that.
Like, you gotta go. You have to go.
And then the thing is, he comments that, and he just goes to the next video, and he puts his 2 cents in on that too.
Yeah, like what is this? I would love to meet one of these people. I would, and I know I came at this with hostility. I would actually like to meet one of these people. I think I might go back into my comments of that video and find one of them and DM them and say, like, would you be willing to come on the podcast? Because
let me just pick your brain for 5 minutes.
Totally. Because like the same thing I said about like before, like if you ever see those people like walking down like Hollywood Boulevard or something, and they're like picking their brains out with their hand, and they're like, "Fucking, I had fucking $47." And you're like, oh shit. If you could actually like get that person in a controlled scenario, there's probably some interesting things you can learn about them.
There's probably something to talk about, yeah.
There's definitely you're not going to get bored, that's for sure. I'm genuinely a bit curious, like what goes through it. Like I want to bring a person on the podcast and be like, what did you think? And like almost like a teacher going through a presentation,
Yeah.
like playing it up on the board for everyone to see, and then pausing it and be like, "What were your thoughts here?"
It's like, well, you said Vanilla Ice and Macklemore, and that's just wrong.
I said Vanilla
It's-
Ice. I said my name's Tyler. I was born in 2004. What did you think then?
what was your thought process? Show your work.
Yeah. And like they have like the doll that like they have in courtrooms where kids show where they got raped. And you're like, what was going through your head?
Right up here.
See this
Was
guy?
anything? Were the gears turning or no?
And he's looking at the doll and he's like, oh yeah. No, right there. Yeah. No, that's up.
So what?
Okay. Oh.
What's going on?
What's going Where am I?
$47. I mean, we have massive brains, so we get it, but some people just can't see the joke.
But when it's so obvious, like when you're watching a stand-up comedian, he's doing stand-up comedy.
It's joking.
I just had to say. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying this episode of the Big Brain Boys podcast. Just a reminder, if you want to listen offline, we've got Spotify, Apple, wherever else you get your audio podcasts. If you want video, head over to the YouTube and subscribe to us there. Also follow us on the social medias at the Big Brain Boys, and hope you enjoyed the rest of the episode. Okay, so I sent you a video. Can you open up your TikTok and look at the Trudeau video I sent you? I had this thought when I seen this. Okay, whatever your thoughts are on Trudeau or Biden or Trump, right? Whatever you think the politician is, that's whatever, like whatever your thoughts are. And this is not me defending or whatever. I'm not actually. I just feel like that was a weird clarification I had to say. As a politician, I mean, obviously with Trudeau, I think he's been the worst as far as how much people hate him. I don't pay attention enough to have a political thought on it, but I think he's like pretty well hated by everybody. I think this is probably one of the ones in our recent history that's been the worst. And then Biden and Trump down south, where it's like people either love him or hate him, like to the point of like hate, like protest in the street kind of thing, would be yelling shit if they saw him, all that kind of thing. But I think with Trudeau is even worse than Biden or Trump because he's got like no fans other than I don't know. I've never met a Trudeau fan. But if you leave your house and you're getting screamed at, like, and you're being like yelled at, and like people are saying, "I hate you. I want you to die." That blows my mind that you can live life like that. The amount of anxiety I would fucking have if every time I left my house, people were screaming in my face that they hate me and they want me to die. I would constantly be like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Like, how do you put a suit on and brush your teeth and be like, yeah, I'm gonna head out to die. I wouldn't leave, dude. Fucking bombed last week at a comedy club. 5 minutes in front of like 7 people at a 10 p.m. show. I didn't leave my apartment for 2 days. I felt like such a fucking idiot. I was like, oh my God, I'm so fucking stupid, man. And like, I would like walk to Tim's and I'd be like, walk past an old lady walking her dog. And I'd be like, she fucking knows, man. She was there. She was in the crowd.
She knows I'm shitty.
She knows I'm a piece of shit, man. She knows I should fucking go back to school. What an idiot I am. I couldn't leave the apartment for 2 days. How do you do this?
So I have 2 sides of this. One, I don't get why you would ever want to be a politician in the first place.
Sure.
Because you're going to have, half the population. Well, whatever. Half don't agree. There's obviously the psychos that
it's going to be at least half. It's going to be at least 50-50. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't get why you would ever be like, I really, like, I can't imagine an adult being like, I want to be the president. Why? Why would you want to be the president?
That's crazy.
That makes no sense to me. What do you have to gain?
No,
you just have people scream at you. Sure, you get fans once in a while, but you have people hate hate deep in their heart hate you.
Like, have you ever been bullied in school? Like where, like, as like a kid,
Yeah.
like elementary school, like someone pants to you, and then everyone's like pointing and laughing at you.
Yeah.
That feeling of like, man, I just want to curl up in a ball and die right now.
That's coming from adults.
That video of Trudeau, if that happened, I would be running away like a little girl. I would be like, I'm sorry, I don't know, I'm sorry, I fucked up, I'm sorry.
How can I fix this? Yeah.
How can I, like, to have that many people that mad at you? Because the thing is, a politician, like, there are some politicians that have been good, like pretty well liked, but have had haters too. But it's such an easy job to fuck up. Like, it's such an easy job to get people to hate you for.
Because it's so black and white. You're either for the thing or you're not for the thing. And some people can't live without the thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, and like you make a decision, like most of the time it's gonna be wrong. Like you're like, yeah, we're lowering taxes. Everyone's like, yeah, and then a hospital goes down, and you're like, what the fuck, man?
But with the hospital,
where'd the fucking hospital go? And you're like, oh fuck yeah, we actually ran out of money for the hospital. Yeah, like I'm saying like it's so easy.
Yeah,
like,
either way,
you're fucked if you do, fucked if you don't.
Yeah,
what? Like you're right. You're right about the first point.
So that's my first point. Like, why would you ever be in politics? My second point: how could you go through life as a citizen that you could hate someone so much to go outside the restaurant they're at and scream like, fuck you, I hate you, holding signs? You made a sign. You went to Staples, you bought a sign, you bought markers, and then you went to the restaurant. You drove there. You have that much hate in your heart? You gotta get a hobby. You gotta get some friends. You gotta go out. You gotta see the world or do something. If
you're doing arts and crafts,
arts and crafts. Yeah.
You got to pick it up, man. You got to pick it up. If you're doing arts and crafts, you're in the same ballpark as the internet comment people.
Yeah.
Who comment being like, well, that doesn't make any sense. I don't like that. Like you're in the same.
Yeah.
Because
that's two sides of it. Politics make no sense to me that you can hate so much, and you would willingly, like, you make the choice. You say, I want to run for prime minister or president or whatever, Congress. Why would you do that?
Yeah, that. And then being a person who actively is putting that much
imagine if I told you right now, like, hey, after this, I've got this sign that I made, buddies at the downtown right now. We're going to go out there and we're going to, scream that we hate him and fuck him.
Nice knowing you, bro. Nice knowing you.
That's it. That person can't be trusted. That's
nice knowing
the person's
dude.
Off their rocker.
If you're like if you're like a guy like who's like undeniably makes it their personality, they go and do this shit. Yeah. You're out. But I don't know if this is an uneducated opinion. Maybe this is a privileged opinion. But whoever's in politics does not affect me that much. Is he going to raise income tax? Is he going to lower income tax? Or she? Right?
Equality.
Probably not.
But does it really matter at the end of the day?
Yeah. I'm going to probably have the same life. Like, and if you're a guy who's blaming everything on the government, if your guy was like, I can't get a job, man, this fucking government sucks. Dude, you can get a job tomorrow.
Yeah. Look in the mirror.
Just depends on what you want.
Yeah.
People who blame the government for everything, yes. So that's a good counterpoint to that. But yeah, like if you told me you were going to go have a sign and you were going to
imagine you saw someone you worked with like in that video, like the next day at work, you'd be like, hey, was that you? And they're like, oh yeah, I hate him. Like,
sayonara.
You're a crazy person. You could do anything.
Even if we agree. even if we're same politically.
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
See ya.
No, you're too far gone.
You're picking up a sign and you're going to go do that shit? Bye, bro.
You got pitchforks and signs?
Yeah, you're out. So I went to Miami, did some stand-up in Miami. Did you see?
Yeah. I saw you there.
Yeah. It was great. All the comedians were awesome. They were very, very nice. I was very appreciative of the spots that they gave me. It was awesome. Florida's a fucking crazy place.
I've never been, but I've heard.
That place is out till fucking lunch. It's not an open carry state. It's called a concealed carry state. I was on stage at the first show, which is like a lounge, and it wasn't great because it was like a really big, long room, and people were sitting on couches like 50, 60 feet away from the stage. It was weird. You couldn't even hear them if they were laughing. You had no fucking idea. It was kind of weird. But I'm doing my jokes, and it's going okay. I wrote some shit about Florida, about how it's crazy, right? We all know how crazy Florida is.
Yeah.
And then I had an abortion joke, and it's going okay. It's good. Yeah, okay. And then before I did it, I was like, as a joke, I was like, yeah, I have an abortion material, but I just remembered I'm in Florida where, it's, everyone's got guns, as a joke. And they went, and one of them went, yep. From the crowd, we went, yep. And I stopped, and I was like, oh, I was just like, joke, like, do you guys have guns? The entire fucking bar, not a single person missed out, went, yup.
They all had guns.
They all had guns. I did not on, or maybe on them, because concealed.
Yeah, maybe on them.
I don't know, right? But they all owned guns.
Everybody's got a gun down there.
Every single person had a gun. And then they were like, do the joke, the abortion joke. And everything, by the way, everything's going okay. And I do the abortion joke.
Make us laugh, yeah.
I said people who are anti-abortion just clearly don't have enough people on their social media who are pregnant, because that many trimester updates on Instagram will make you want to kill a baby. When I tell you, dude, less than silence. It was like when you go to like the Space Center as a kid and you put on the headphones where you're like, this is what outer space sounds like, and it's no space. It's like like less than silence, and everyone had a gun. It was the most scared I've ever been.
You're like, someone will shoot me just to shoot me.
Just to shoot me. And just, like I said, just fucking like less than silence.
Crickets.
Like I said, it was like putting on headphones of like a science fair, and they were like, this is what outer space sounds like, where sound
this is what true silence is.
Sound waves don't exist. And then you put it on, it's like, oh.
You can hear your heartbeat.
Boom, 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 boom. Like that.
Yeah.
It was like, holy shit. And Miami's like the liberal one too. Like the liberal city.
Of all of Florida, yeah.
It's like the one blue. It's like the Austin, Texas. It's weird because like in Canada, like I know like people who are anti-abortion too, but it's like they're like, I don't like it, but if you're gonna do it, fucking blah. But down there, like I'd never talked to people like that who are like,
yeah, they live and die by it.
And I was just like gun owning anti-abortion people who will,
yes, sir, my kind of people.
Get very angry at you if you have an opinion that goes against theirs, especially if you joke about it.
Yeah. What they believe in is not a joke down there.
Yeah, and there's something.
God bless the US of A.
And there's something about bombing, telling a joke that's also terrible, like in its nature. Clearly it wasn't funny comedically, but also clearly it was terrible comedically, but also terrible like ethically, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Because if you bomb telling jokes about like the middle seat on an airplane sure sucks, people are like, all right, just fucking do your time and get out. But when you say something really like that and it's crickets, not only they're like you're not funny, they're also looking at you like, and they're also looking at you like you're a fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You just said something that makes me very mad.
That's awesome.
And there's nothing like strangers' faces looking up at you like this after you say a punchline. They're like,
It's what? That's it? That was you said that?
and it's so
Out
funny.
loud?
And it's so funny how, like, with stand up, I mean, with anything comedically, even anything artistically, music, painting, whatever it may be, you need the other person's opinion on it to like be like, oh yeah, this is good, because everything you make you think is
Yeah.
going to be good. It's
Mhm.
funny how in your brain how quickly it switches from like, oh, I thought this is funny. How the second the punchline leaves your mouth and you feel the silence, how quickly your brain switches to like, why the fuck did I think that was okay to say? That was
What?
that was a crazy thing I just said. And that's not me. I don't mean that. Like, obviously it'd be great
Yeah.
if they knew I was joking, but they didn't know I was joking. They thought I was being serious.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a crazy thing to say. But
Mhm.
18 hours ago, I was like, this is gonna kill.
Yeah, they're gonna love this one.
They're gonna this is gonna be the one that brings them home.
Yeah, they're gonna be chanting your name. They're gonna carry you out. Like,
That's right. People saying that people who are anti-abortion just don't have enough people on their social media who are pregnant, because that many fucking social media updates will make you very okay with killing a baby.
yeah, that's a winner.
Yeah, I was like, that'll be the one to get these strangers to be like,
This Connor guy's pretty good.
now that's relatable. Now that's relatable. I like
Now
like
that's
this.
comedy.
I like this.
I can smell comedy a mile away, and that's
That's right.
comedy.
That's right. This is good old-fashioned 80s comedy. Like, how quickly I was just like, oh God.
That was the craziest thing that ever came out of my mouth.
And then the thing is, I have to do the rest of the bit because I can't just say that and then be like, yeah, so I was on an airplane the other day. So I had to go,
Yeah, move on to the next thing.
I had to limp through the rest of it, which was like, and just to nothing. I had to limp
Yeah.
through the rest of it, which was, and I'm never doing this joke again. You know, I tried it again once I got back home to Toronto. It didn't work either. I was like, all right. 0 for 2. I'll write that one off. But I said, you know, I said people who are anti-abortion just don't have enough people on social media who are getting pregnant. That many trimester updates will make you want to kill a baby. And then silence for like 10 seconds. And then I said, and you know, like there should be a quota. Like if you have 3 women on your social media at a time who are pregnant, you get to do 1 abortion yourself. Like you get to do, like, pick your method, like whatever it is, like coat hanger down the stairs, whatever it may be, whatever you want. And I'm saying this, and I'm because I have to like get through the rest of because I can't just stop. So
Yeah.
I'm saying this, and I'm not saying it like, you know, you guys don't know what comedy is. I'm saying some cool shit. I'm saying it like a nerd, and they're looking at me like, dude.
You're like bumbling through it.
They're like, dude, what are you doing to us right now?
Say one more thing, I'm fucking shooting you.
And then I said, bonus points if you follow both the guy and the girl, and the guy posts we're pregnant, as if all his job was to just go like inside of a girl. That's all his job was. And there's something about an act out. Like, it's not much of an act out.
I was just gonna say, no one's laughing, and you have to act out the.
Dude, there's something about, like, I literally had like flashbacks of my dad being like, buddy, you shouldn't drop out of school. Like, I could hear my dad's voice in my head. There's something about an act out. And again, that's not much of an act out. Like, some act outs are a full commitment to, like, here's this guy, and it's a full act out, and it's getting silence, and it's like, whew, that's tough. But something about like being on stage and being like, and expecting a laugh, and everyone's still just looking at you like, dude, wrap it up. Like, the bit's done.
You got to stop right there.
Oh man, it was fucking traumatic.
Well, I'm happy you went through that. I think you needed that.
Yeah, people say that, but I don't think I did.
That wasn't that wasn't very much fun. I don't think I needed that.
No, that didn't need to happen. They're like, you get better with failure. I'm like, I don't think I got any better there at all. Someone could. You could say I found out that joke's not funny, but someone could have just told me.
Yeah, one of the comedians could be like, "Hey, man, that abortion one, don't let it fly tonight."
Yeah, someone could have just told me like, "Hey, these are all gun carrying Floridians, and you want to do a joke about killing babies because they got posted on social media."
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know till you know.
Sometimes you should know.
Sometimes read the fucking room.
Yeah.
As soon as they said we have guns, you should have been.
But they said do the joke. They were like, do it.
Hey, funny man, tell the joke.
That was my experience. But everything else was great. And then the second show was fucking awesome, and the first half of the first show was okay. But the second show was sick.
Okay,
but
wasn't a total loss.
No, not a total loss. But Jesus Christ, it's tough. But yeah, that's my fucking Miami story, abortion story, bombing story. All right, so these are the fan submissions from Instagram off my stories. Also DM me if you miss a story that it's up, whatever it is. You can just DM me a submission, and I'll keep track of it. Is Matt Patel Indian? Asking on behalf of the Indians. You must get that a lot.
Yes, with your last name. Yeah, you can see by how dark my skin is.
we just spent 25 minutes getting the exposure settings right for Matt's pale skin, and the first one I pull up on my phone is Matt Patel Indian.
Yeah. No, I have no Indian blood in me. I don't know where it's from. I've done the 23andMe. There's
You've done that shit?
Yeah, they got my DNA.
You like spit in the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, sayonara, buddy.
They got me.
What do you mean they got you? You did it. What do you mean they got you?
Well, I mean, it was such a good deal. It was on sale. I had to do it.
On sale? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the little 23andMe was on sale, so I did it.
23. It's a purchase. Like, I guess it's
you buy it.
Okay, so it was on sale. So you gave a random company your spit? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's for like, dude, that's you're it's a wrap for you, my friend.
But I had to know. I had to know if I had Indian in me, like way down deep in the line.
Did you actually have to know, or did you want to know?
Well, I wanted to know, I guess.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, for sure. That's crazy, dude. Sayonara for you. Yeah. That's a wrap. Yeah, you're getting that shit put on like a fucking murder victim or something. You better hope you don't fuck up in the public eye, because someone's gonna use that.
Yeah. I just got to make sure if I ever kill somebody, I don't spit on them.
True. Bad advice on how to ask for a raise at work. Let's help her out. Just
walk into the boss's office and just say you're the boss now.
Yeah, I think what you have to do, if I were to be so bold, is I would say, you know how they say like when you get attacked by a bear, you have to like you have to like yell and scream and be like, I'm fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get bigger than the bear. Yeah,
get bigger than the bear. You have to really be like, I'm a fucking target. I'm all alone, and you have to really, you know what I'm saying, at the top of your lungs. Which, by the way, fucking no one should do. That's bad advice. I don't care what fucking nature experts said to do that. That's bad advice.
Yeah, you just think you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what you have to do with the raise. I think you have to walk into the office and really get loud, get aggressive, if
stand your boss... on the desk, get above him. This is my office.
I'll fucking kill myself.
I'm going to kill myself.
Oh yeah, I would say give him an ultimatum.
Yeah. I was just thinking that.
I would say give him an ultimatum. Also say him. It's very sexist of us to assume the boss is a guy.
I mean,
but yeah, I would say you have loaded explosives planted around the office, And you have 5
Yeah.
seconds. And you have 5 seconds.
Yeah. Like threaten his family, the people closest to him.
Oh, that's
real
actually,
mafia boss.
that's actually what you could do. You could learn his wife's name and learn his kids' names and learn where his kids go to school. This is actually a great tactic because you don't have to act on it. All you have to do is say like, you know, I see Tammy take the kids to St. Teresa's school at 8:15 every morning. I see like and just end this right then and there. You've put him in a corner as he's like, is she bluffing? Is she bluffing or is
You
she
know his
not?
address, you know, the car she drives.
Mm-hmm. And don't ask for a crazy
say-
raise too. Just ask for like $1.25. Just be like, I'll kill your whole family if you don't give me $1.25.
Literally, I'll do it for nothing. Like I don't even care anymore.
Yeah. Advice on telling your landlord to get fucked. Ooh. How do you tell your landlord?
Tell him to get fucked.
Yeah, the answer
That's
is
bad advice there.
the answer is in the question.
Yeah, you already said what you're going to do. Do it. Don't be such a bitch about it.
There's a saying where it's like a picture's worth 1,000 words. Is that it?
Mhm.
Or like
Yeah,
some,
that is
or
a saying.
something like less words is more? Is that a saying?
No, stick with the first one you said.
One good girl is worth 1,000 bitches?
Yeah.
I would say for this one, I would actually say less words. I actually don't even think you need words at all. I think what you can do, how to tell your landlord to get fucked. I would say schedule something for the landlord to come in and then have a human shit in the middle of the living room.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, something
I
like
like
that.
that. Like a dog, like shit on the carpet, and then he walks in and you're like dragging your ass on the carpet. That's a good way to do it.
I actually don't think you have to tell your landlord to get fucked. I think you can just fuck
Show
over-
him.
Show him.
Yeah.
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 I think you can just, you know, like I said, a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
One good girl is worth 1,000 bitches. One shit on the living room is worth a whole argument with your
Whole
landlord.
bunch of landlords.
Favorite conspiracy theories. We've talked about this one before.
I think we already did this one, yeah.
Do you have any others? I mean, you said the moon landing. We went back and forth with that. Do you like?
Yeah.
Do you think aliens are at Area 51 and everything? Do you think the U.S. government has aliens?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think there would have been a leak by now. There would have been one dude.
Well, there is.
Yeah, but can you really trust that guy? Like, I think there would be more evidence than just a guy saying it's happening.
So you believe we faked the moon landing, but we don't have aliens?
Yeah.
You're kind of a wild card, huh?
Oh, and the Earth is flat.
You were.
That's that's my favorite. If we're doing
The question
favorite,
is favorite
that's-
conspiracies. Yeah,
that's my favorite. The Earth is flat.
the Earth is flat. I think because
Yeah.
I think I'll probably agree with you on that one because no other conspiracies. I mean, they some of them, most of them do. Like the 9/11 was an inside job one, is a pretty violent one, so it's pretty hard to have a fan base about it. But the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people that are like wearing merch and like they have that, you know, like they're
Yeah.
celebrating.
They do conferences. Yeah.
Right. The Earth is flat has like a cult, like it's like that Rick and Morty shit where like their fans get tattoos of it and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they like flat Earth people literally do conferences. Like they rent out halls and have speakers and like they just talk about how flat the Earth is.
And they have they have Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's their whole personality.
I love-
It's either the Earth is flat or bust for them.
Earth is flat or bust. And I'm fucking with it. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Dude,
I fucking love it so much.
I just said this and I just made myself think about it. How about the Rick and Morty guy getting charged with like underage domestic abuse and like
Yeah.
sexual
Felony
minor?
domestic abuse and something. Yeah.
I don't know if he fucked any kids, but there was like screenshots of him like texting. Did you see him?
Yeah.
Dude.
He's like, what did he say? He's like, you're making me such a, what was it?
I remember I seen one. It was like you're such jailbait. Like why are you?
Jailbait. That's the word.
He's like, you're such a jailbait. Like why are you so young or something like this? Like and then he was talking to a teenager and he's like, yeah, when you turn 18, you should start like cam stripping or something like this.
Yeah. Like just
like-
after mentioning your jailbait, he was like, he's like talking about how basically he wants to fuck her the second she turns 18. It's like you can't do that.
Right.
That's not okay.
Right. Dude, and it goes to show you, like, I can imagine that guy has a lot of money. Like, he like created Rick and Morty, and he like is I don't fucking watch Rick and Morty. I think that show is fucking like. Do you watch Rick and Morty?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do look like a Rick and Morty guy, though.
Yeah.
Dude, personally, I think that show is like I think that show's mouth breather o'clock.
Yeah, that's why I love it.
That's why you love it.
It's me, a bunch of mouth breathers, and a bunch of flat earthers watching Rick and Morty.
That's exactly watches Rick and Morty is flat earthers. But
you're gonna lose half your audience by saying they're mouth breathers.
Get going, bro. So that Rick, the what's his name, Justin something. He's a pretty ugly guy. Nothing against him. Well, I mean, not that I have to defend this fucking.
I mean, yeah, something against him there.
Something against him, but I'm not trying to call him an ugly fuck. But he is an ugly fuck. Well, fucking Christ, man.
Yeah.
Like, the guy's got a shitload of money, I can imagine, and he's still doing this shit. Like, that goes to show you that, like, no matter how much money you have, like the sexual flaws aren't going nowhere.
That's what I mean. He's so wealthy that he probably could get very good-looking women.
He could get a gorgeous.
He's still chasing 16-year-olds.
Yeah. He could get a
it's
gorgeous.
It's like the second she said she's 16, he should have been like, delete. It's no bad idea. But he's like, no, jailbait. Oh yeah.
That's crazy. Also, jailbait. Hey, how about a term from 2010 if I ever heard one? All right. Wife is blind, but insists she does all the driving. Thoughts?
It's no worse than any women driving.
Do you get special needs government assistance for using Matt on the pod?
That was a good one.
Ann Arbor recruiter says joining the army.
Anybody listening right now, join the military. Serve your country. Do your job.
Uh-huh.
It's almost sad that more people aren't joining the military.
Exactly. Are you?
Uh-huh.
Bad tattoos. You can probably come from personal experience. No offense, though.
A lot of offense on that. A lot of offense.
Yeah. You know when people say no offense taken or no offense?
The thing is, that person didn't have to say no offense.
No, they didn't have just been. They didn't have to say the part about me having personal experience.
Yeah.
You want to talk?
You have a lot of bad tattoos.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Do you have any? You haven't got any tattoos yet, have you?
No.
Are you going to?
Yeah, probably.
I think we've talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my philosophy on tattoos.
Okay.
I really don't care. And people said...
Trust me, we know. Sorry. Let's retract. My bad. Continue.
People say you don't care now, but in a couple years you'll care. I still don't care. I want to get a face tattoo.
You'd look good with a face tattoo.
I know I would.
Like Gucci Mane ice cream cone right here.
Yeah, ice cream truck.
Bird. Yeah, get whatever you want. Get big brain boys across your chest.
I would, if someone got a big brain boys tattoo.
I was just gonna say we have to do the person that sent us the first big brain boys tattoo.
It's got to be something
verified, legit. We got to merch something. We got to have them on for 10 minutes. We got to do something.
I thought you were gonna say
maybe
whole
2
episode.
minutes. No, fuck that.
If they got a tattoo of us, you wouldn't have them on for you'd give them 10 minutes on the pod?
Yeah, tops.
Who the fuck are you? I don't even know you anymore. If someone got a tattoo of us on, you want to give them 10 minutes tops, and you want to run a timer on it too. Like, hey man, your time's out. And he's like, oh,
hey buddy, finish the story about the tattoo. You got to go.
And he's like, oh, I thought maybe we could like do like a full episode maybe or something. I got a tattoo of you. I got a tattoo of you on my leg. What do you mean?
It's literally just like my face. Go.
That would be fucking weird though.
It would be weird.
Don't do that. How to gaslight my girlfriend better. I love gaslighting.
Me too. It's awesome.
Gaslighting is an amazing way to just eliminate all responsibility in an argument.
Yeah. Yep.
And
we've talked about this before. It's the perfect way to diffuse anything.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that it doesn't get used more, I think, is a bit of a crime, to be honest. I think the fact that it's looked down on so much is a bit of a shame.
It's a great tactic to get your point across, or to win an argument, I guess.
Yeah, you can completely get it out. Like, you can gaslight anything. You can gaslight anything. Like, anytime you point a finger at me, I'm going to gaslight the shit out of you.
Like, if someone puts the blame on me and they're like, you did this, you're clearly at fault, you can just go, you're not thinking straight, you're way too emotional right now. You sound
insane.
Like, you're talking like a crazy person because you're so emotional. You should really calm down.
And it's also pretty like it's like it's a bit crazy right now. Like, you're lucky I'm not gonna like tell any of your friends that you're doing this, but I should. But it's also pretty crazy that
this is so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. Let me take a picture of your face. You look so stupid right now.
I'm gonna record you on my phone.
Derek says, what's the best angle to send an unsolicited dick pic?
From the bottom.
From the bottom.
Mm-hmm. You're standing up straight. And you go from underneath, so your face is in the background. And you got like the double chin going. just like that.
What the fuck?
That's the best way.
That's how you send dick pics?
Yeah.
And you're looking down at the camera too, like with the double chin?
Yeah, like you don't know yeah.
Like an old man looking at the weather on his phone.
Yeah. Where they have to hold it so far away, like they have to go through the reading glasses at the bottom.
Right. That's exactly what I mean.
That's exactly how you should take a dick pic.
and on like portrait mode too, so it like blurs the background. Like it's got like effects on it.
Yeah.
Like you can tell
you have to do it while
like took the picture and then gazed through the effects. You were like, oh, what can we add to this?
You're like, oh, it's kind of cool. And you have to be standing up for it too, not laying down.
Standing dick pic from the bottom up is crazy. Boyfriend moved in with his cat. I don't want the cat here. What do I do?
Kill it. I'll open up the door one day and don't let it back in.
What are the biggest turn-ons in a girl that no one commonly thinks is a turn-on? Being a real piece of shit. Like Krishan, Blueface's girl?
Yeah.
Love it. When you eat food with your mouth open and you cough and you have your tooth missing.
That's a big turn on.
It's a big turn on. When you literally look like a middle linebacker for like a fucking university football team.
Yeah. Like constantly talking down to your guy, just super big turn on. Yeah.
When you scream and cry and throw hissy fits and then you throw chairs through a wall, that's pretty good.
It's hot.
Yeah, that's the stuff that gets me going, honestly.
I think something's wrong with you, man.
How about Krishan though, huh? Jesus Christ, man.
Damn.
Someone stop putting cameras in front of that girl's face. Holy
Blueface has to stop taking her out in public.
Blueface too, man. Blueface sucked. Both those people. We act surprised about this every time a shitty person goes famous. We act surprised about this every time a shitty person goes famous. It's not new. Shitty people go famous. Get famous.
Yeah.
We always were like, why are the Kardashians famous? What do they do? It's like, because they're shitty. It doesn't make sense to us, but it just happens.
And it's like they get famous, so we put them on this like pedestal, and then they do something fucked up, and they're like, oh, but they're famous. Why would they do that? It's like, no, before they were famous, they were a piece of shit.
We like getting mad. We like looking at the screen.
We choose bad people.
Why that? What the fuck is that? We like it. I want to fuck Krishan so bad though. Other than Nick A30, I think Krishan's my number one most hated person on the planet.
What about Gold Digger chick? What was her name? Some Renner?
Brittany Renner?
Brittany Renner.
No, I like her.
You're a fan?
Yeah. She's fine.
Right.
She's fine.
You still take your money.
I have none.
This is all I got. I got $20 for McDonald's for us tonight. Have it if you want.
Dude, I would love to lie to Brittany Renner about how much money I have, and then she fucks me strictly for the money, and then I just wake up and I ask her, I'm like, can I have $20 for an Uber?
Can you get
like,
breakfast for me?
She's like, what?
I'm hungry.
She poked holes in the condom, and now she's pregnant with a broke guy's baby.
You got to take half my debt.
Would you guys date an OnlyFans girl? Would you be okay with your girlfriend doing OnlyFans?
Probably not, unless she was bringing in six figures. Then I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, do it.
So there's a dollar, but what if it's like full blown? What if it's like full blown shit?
Probably not. I don't know. It seems that's too much to put on the internet.
Your girlfriend tells you she brings in $250,000 a year from OnlyFans. Would you be cool with it?
I mean, probably. That's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
It'd probably take some time, but I mean...
But then she stops looking you in the eyes as much? She forgets your name?
Why do you get so sad with everything? Why couldn't we just be happy and bring it in?
No, this is your example.
No. This is your example now.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Because you're bringing in fucked up specifics. Okay, how about you? I already know your answer.
And then she's like, no, I need 2 phones for OnlyFans. I need 2...
You can't look at my work phone.
Yeah, I need 2 phones. It's so much work. I need the second phone. But then it's ringing a lot, and you're like, are you getting calls on?
This is
there's no
so
calling.
specific. You're speaking from personal experience.
And then you look. You're like, what? And then you see the phone ringing one time, and it says Matt's dad. Like, and you're like, what the fuck?
And then you were like supposed to go to work, but you slept in a bit. And then a guy knocks on the door, and you're like, "What? Is someone coming over today?" And she's like, "Oh, I ordered pizza at 8:30."
Yeah,
you're like, "Pizza at 8:30?"
They're not even open at 8:30.
You're like, "There's 3 big black men out front. They're all bringing one pizza."
Hang on, that's too specific. Do not call and do not describe anybody by their weight. Guys, thank you so much for checking out that episode of the Big Brain Boys. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned next week for another podcast. It'll be another Zoom one next week, and then it'll be another one. It'll be 2 more in person after that, I believe. Follow us on social media at the Big Brain Boys. Follow or download the Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever else you get those if you want to listen offline. And thanks very much. Submit any questions, advice, whatever you need, topics you want covered to mine or Matt's Instagram. They'll be in the description, and we'll put your question on the next podcast. Thanks so much.
Knowledge.
Curiosity for learning.
Smartest guy in the room alert. Stupid.
My brain is big and smart.